stones. So for those who do sign, or do remind me, a little of a recap.
Okay. Jeross signed. I
Yep.
signed. Bear so
I
far
did not.
has not signed.
Understood.
The paladin did not sign.
And neither did the paladin.
I see. This will be interesting. This will be very interesting. Those that do an accompaniment. For those who have signed, be ready. So, Zereff, if you were the newer, you signed just now. Okay. As you sign, pain begins to erupt in your hand.
Oh, goody.
That's the.
I love pain in my hand that I don't want to feel.
Oh yeah, there's going to be so much hell this season. Oh god.
Center of the palm of your hand is a. Center of your palm of your hand is an insignia, similar to the ones Kethrana and Jeross has, though slightly altered.
Oh, okay.
That is not good.
I don't know if this is good or not. I've seen their marks. How altered is mine? Minorly?
Yeah, it seems to be more of a. You see the traditional signal being a triangle with a mark etched across it. Yours is more of a mark with a semicircle surrounding it.
Oh. Oh, okay. What fucking element is that?
Let me see.
As I try to ponder, what the fuck is that element?
If Kethrana tries to understand, she does not know. It's a bit bizarre.
Maybe it's the first time this is showing up. So a circle.
Oh boy.
Man. Oh, this is getting me because all the elements are triangles.
Does a 20 in history help?
No, you still have a triangle. You just have a semicircle surrounding it.
Oh, a semicircle surrounds it. That's
Yeah.
weird. Huh.
Maybe you should not sign random rocks with bad handwriting. Maybe it is mad.
Glares. It is for the last time. Cursive writing. It can't be that illegible.
Do I need to repeat myself?
You know what? You're not even going to sign. You can't say anything.
No. I do not plan to sign.
Then don't talk about my handwriting.
Okay.
Probably because I'm not a dragon or something. So that's gotta be what it is.
Probably.
Maybe my mark is just different for that. It's like a dragon test, right? Well, I'm human, so maybe that's what it is.
That could be it, all things considered. Well,
Even so, the more people who
I
sign
have to go looking for exactly what's down here. Only problem is now you have to now you would have to go down, but getting there is a bit of an issue.
Wait, how is that an issue?
The pilgrimage is a bit dangerous.
Narrowed eyes. Okay.
Well, thankfully you're all in a group, so this should be a bit easier. When I did it, it was a bit of a mess. Bad time with weather and all that.
So many
Fine
bodies.
mess.
I got attacked by a troll midway in the middle of a snowstorm.
What?
Oh.
You're alive?
Thankfully, I tumbled down the mountainside.
Okay.
Also, I do believe she's cleric sound.
Snow broke my landing.
She took emergency exit, as one does.
See, your friend here gets it.
He gets a lot of things about the wilderness on that. Even its dumb.
Emergency exit! Ow! Oh, fuck me! Fuck!
Took the emergency exit. Damn it! Why this exit?
Why is there so many sharp rocks?
So, and away we go towards the mountain pass. That leads on towards the rest of the ritual. I'm gonna have you guys going up a bit of a. It's not just a mountain per se. It's what's known as a brief moment. I don't remember the exact name of this geographic structure.
What does it look like?
This geography.
It's bizarre. You notice that it's a single mountain along relatively, like the mountains here, like there's like a valley surrounding it, as if all the other land had been flattened, but it's just one mountain in the center of it. This valley is circular when you look out onto it.
That is a weird land formation.
It sounds like the fucking Azteca stuff.
It doesn't take one to see that. That's a little bit odd.
It's a singular mountain and he looks around the flat land. Well, that's just it. There's that one mountain in this beaten down area. That's where we gotta go?
Yep, to the side of that area. Particularly the side that isn't facing us. We have to go around it and up onto it.
Okay, so we have to come in from the other side.
Hmm.
Oh boy. That'll be a bit of a trek, but
Well, thankfully,
simple enough, I guess.
the evening is fairly ripe for the taking. The rains would have made it a bit harder. We can wait for till morning to do it.
That
I
may
will
be
insist going
the...
out nighttime.
Maybe doing it in the morning would probably be best.
That I agree to.
I mean, it's a mountain. It's not gonna go anywhere. Besides, I don't want anything in the night jumping out at us, and I can't see in the dark.
Ha, you're human.
Hey, paladin boy.
Shut up.
Paladin.
Demon Paladin, you.
Not demon, but go on.
Since we have a treaty going on at this current moment, why don't you send your mangy dogs to come here and apologize to the people they've been harming?
Yes.
Varyks, I didn't know you cared.
I thought you would want
I
more
don't.
work.
I do want more work. But it's also funny to watch people suffer as they have to bow their heads to someone they've wronged.
You... Wait. You want his werewolves to apologize to the people just so that you can laugh at it?
No. It's only fitting. They're not doing anything. Have them help the people they've wronged.
What happened to the werewolves?
It shouldn't be too much more an issue. Well, go return to more fertile pastures.
So...
Generally
Why?
away from this place.
Why did they serve you?
Let's just say I had something they needed.
So it was mutual. You weren't their ruler.
They really didn't need any more. Yep.
Well, I guess you can't command them, as he looks at Varyks. Sorry about that, buddy. He says half-hearted.
He just starts picking up random stones.
Picking up more skeptical rocks.
Yep.
He just keeps picking up stones. Fuck. Why are you picking them? Don't tell me that those are what I think they are.
They have lots of uses. But we're going to go into a place where we don't know. We don't know if there's illusions. And some magicians, if there were any magicians that made it, like to leave places that don't actually exist.
Right.
It's also what I'm going to use assault for. Indiana Jonesing this shit.
Wait, you mean the salt can be used for more than just those brain eaters?
A granular material that can be spread across a ground that may seem to be solid but are not. I'm not taking any chances.
Also can be used for food.
Yes, that I also know. I'm sure a lot of people know that.
Speaking of which, I need to go talk to someone who runs the provisions here. I'll be back.
Why does he do this?
You want to know why he does this? I want to know why he does it too. I want to know why he does a lot of things and finds it funny. Oil and flour. Oh, those specific. Oil and flour?
Yep.
Okay, the flour...
I'm still going over a list of possibilities currently. He's prepping for anything, so he's grabbing what he thinks would be helpful.
Oh, so is the
Wait,
oil...
Vice is dead.
Oh shit, Vice is there?
Yeah, I'll just keep thinking of other things.
Okay, then I guess we wait for Vice.
Oil,
Also,
flour.
Is the oil for fire?
Possibly.
Options. Have to have a lot of options.
Have options, okay.
Yes, oil can be used to cause something to become inflamed. It can also be used to make things easier to move. Like rusty ass fucking door. Pour some oil on it. Try to shake it. Maybe it'll help.
Also,
Something.
depending on the oil, good in food.
And also, if we need someone to fit into a small space, we oil them up and push them through.
Oh my god.
Perfect. We can make Zereff fit
We-
through very small spaces.
You can become
You
a
are the
small-
smallest.
I'm. Wait.
I am short,
He's a
but I am
dwarf!
very wide. Zereff is thin.
Oh my god.
He's got a point.
You can become like a spider, bro. What? I'm not gonna have you guys. I'm not gonna have you idiots slick me up. It'll just shove me in a space.
There we go. How do you feel, Zereff?
I feel like
Bear refuses to turn into anything smaller than bear,
Uh,
except for fish.
That is what the fuck? Why?
Because bears eat fish.
That's
Because Bear
Therefore,
promised.
fish are part of bear.
what?
Bear promised if Wizard could heal, Bear would learn to turn into fish.
He literally only turns into anything bear or some other large creature.
Yes.
All right.
Oh my fucking
Oil,
god!
flour.
That pisses me off. How do you feel, Zereff? Don't
You know
dare
what?
spark metal near me.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sound.
You're literally calling it pocket sand.
All right. We already got salt. We got the oil. We got the flour.
Hey, you want some sand, kind sir? Picked it up. Picked
We
it up
need
from
a
the road just over
crowbar.
yonder.
A crowbar would help.
Wait a minute. Let me check my shit because I have a lot of gear.
Yeah. I'm just going things. I think we all have rope. We all learned that lesson.
I have a crowbar.
Okay. We got it. Sending, so bolts, crossbow, explorer's pack. Yeah, explorer's pack comes with that.
I have. Oh my god. Like I am. Why the fuck does? Oh, I remember why. Because I picked. No, I didn't pick this. This actually came with my background. I have a fucking Monster Hunters pack. There's a lot of shit in here.
I ain't getting caltrops because that can cause problems for us as well. Ball bearings are a little bit more easier to take care of. We just lose half movement.
I have an explorer's pack.
Scarlet pack.
Yeah. We got the tinder, we got the torches, so we don't have to worry about that.
I mean,
So-
who here cannot see in dark?
My Dragonborn can.
I feel like I'm being.
Boom.
I feel like
Problem solved.
I feel like I'm being shot at right now.
You're human, buddy. It's alright. You do the damn. We'll look out for you.
This is literally.
And also have length.
This is one of the reasons why I don't. This is one of the reasons why I don't play humans. So you motherfuckers can rub your
Do
goddamn
you want me to hold?
dark vision.
Do you
in
want
my
me to
face.
hold your hand while it is dark,
What?
so you do not walk into walls?
I need a. Thank God we have torches.
Eat, bro.
Uh,
Cohesive, you have a cleric.
You have a cleric. Hey, bro, you have a cleric. It's fine. Oh,
Oh, fuck.
I mean, if she wants to come along, that's really not for Zereff to say. That's more. So, you know, what, he'll let Jeross, he'll let Varyks talk to her since he likes her and shit.
She's not my girlfriend!
She's totally your girlfriend. Like, really your girlfriend.
Funny thing, bitch!
I do believe this is the closest thing you will find to a kindred spirit.
So we're just.
I twitch it.
Oh, right. Cinders is going over provisions
Okay.
that he can potentially. Wait, where are you going, Cinders, to get this shit?
I am trying to think.
Hmm.
No, what I mean is, who are you getting this from?
Hey, Vice. High or low?
Hi.
think I know what this is about.
Alright. Herbark.
Alright. Bear just is gonna sketch his name on the pillar.
I knew it.
Got him.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got him. Wait, now you're putting your name on it?
Could be fun.
And a small little scritching until eventually your hand has a similar mark as Zereff's.
I see. Look, shows his hand. Probably, your mark's like mine. It's probably because we're not dragons.
Also, I know I have bad handwriting.
Fuck! At least let me have this, damn it! I didn't even
No.
get the chance to insult you, Bear. Come on!
Oh, I need to get pushy about it. Let's see what we have here. Alright. So I need to do the logistics here real quick.
Yeah, what do you need?
Alright.
You guys are running around. One, took you about that many hours to get to them. And the amount of time probably took you to get to the pillar. I'd say you guys have enough time for a short rest.
Okay, we can do that.
That is
We
fine.
really didn't use any spells.
Not
really.
quite enough time to long rest, though. If you want to beat the morning.
Let me see. Am I missing anything? I'm probably not, but... Oh, shit,
Yep.
no.
Before the short rest, Varyks is looking for this stuff.
Am I missing anything? Also, I'm gonna say this right now. My mistake. I was slightly misunderstanding my fucking Shadow Smite. They gotta make a Constitution save before it goes off.
Oh.
So So every time I do it, they gotta do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like your cut.
Before I forget. I think I'm actually good. I don't really think I lost anything. So.
Yeah, none of us really lost anything.
Yeah.
That's nice.
He talked it out.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think anybody lost anything. I think we're all good. I'm checking, but I think we're all okay.
I'm fine.
Oh, that's right. I haven't even used I don't think I used my Eldritch Monger today. Yeah, I'm good.
Yes, we are all fine because talking no jutsu ruined last session.
Shut up. Oh my god. Talk no
Here we go, being a great guy, saving everyone's lives, averting conflict,
and we don't
being
get
a great person in general.
We don't get no experience. Thanks, Zereff.
Thanks for saving everyone's lives and avoiding a conflict and making us a temporary new ally.
Thanks, Zereff.
Good job, Zereff.
Good job.
Hey,
Okay.
look, I wanted people to die too.
Oh, shit. Fuck, that escalated like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that escalated really fast.
Oh, shit.
To be quite honest,
Honestly-
both in game and out of game, I do not trust this paladin worth shit because I know
I
what
do not
Bowman
like
Hall
him.
is. But I will respect this temporary treaty.
He tried to have me eaten by werewolves. I do not like him.
That I understand.
But Vice, can I find these things aside from the crowbar since
So, yeah.
Zereff has that already?
Yeah, I have a crowbar.
So, as you guys are readying your provisions and such, have your various variety of tools at your disposal. You guys are slowly but surely getting to the...
Is you
but surely
staying here?
prepping.
Alright.
I'm going to
Hey,
have
Nigri,
to
do you
say-
want to join? Do you want to join a dragon cult?
I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, as she takes out her pendulum and says, "Is that a good idea?" Yes, no. Okay, no.
No. It is a very bad idea. It is a very bad idea, but it might be fun.
Mm. I'll see you guys on the other side. How about that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
No, don't go out there crusading the people. Behave yourself.
Ink. Oh shit. Damn, I actually don't
Jimmy,
have
out of
ink
your
this time. God damn it, Varyks.
Not a game. I'm
Oh.
sorry, I would pull out a card right there.
Oh, thank God that was out of game. No, don't go crusading.
No.
No, don't go crusading.
Oh,
Bad
you're out.
Mr. Paladin.
But no,
I
he
have
says,
just one thing to say.
What?
Starting from the top. Lesson Rock.
No.
Jeross, roll me a 1d100.
D100?
Roll another one. We need a more plot.
I thought he was gonna say D12, but now I'm more worried.
Gosh,
60.
we need another one, so then like Zere's patron will show up again or something.
Bro, shut up, man. I don't want. Look, Caesar already knows I'm trying to fight him. Okay, I don't need him showing up.
Figures out that you're trying to circ on him a little bit, and he's like, "Excuse me, motherfucker."
Excuse me, bitch. You're trying to fight me, bro. Like, see you.
Where's your
try.
lunch money?
You don't want it. It's Electro.
You don't want it to like. Okay, so yeah, 60. For that 60, it's starting to rain a little bit. It's a drizzle though, thankfully. When you guys head out, just have to be
Okay.
careful. Make sure not to slip on anything. As we continue onward, venturing forward towards the trail, as Kethrana, Hans, Jeross, Zereff, and Bear are all heading towards the mountain pass.
Yes,
There is
I
like
remember.
a rudimentary road that's been slightly paved, but it is wrought with moss and numerous roots, as well as many other eccentricities of the road.
Jeross would start humming She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain.
Damn it. What? What are you humming over there?
Something I heard once as a baby.
Oh, by the gods, you were sung to as a baby?
Correction, Hatchley. But yes.
Right. Egg.
Egg.
I'm actually amazed. It sounds like you actually had a pretty normal childhood.
yeah. Let's just go with that.
All right, I immediately redact that. That means you did. Okay.
Oh boy. There's probably a story behind that. Well,
That's a lot to unpack.
Questions for later.
What's that marching order though? As you guys are moving.
I am not going in the front.
Of course you're not. So let's see. All 5 of us are going, right?
Yeah, the
Yes.
5.
So I think it should be Hans, me? Question mark? Yeah, Hans, me, Bear, Kethrana, and Varyks, so he could always watch your back.
What about your girl?
I don't think Ygri's
She is
coming
not
out.
here.
I don't think Ygri's
No,
coming
Ygritte isn't coming because she's spooked by all the shit that was going on.
Yeah.
She is
I
watching the Viper.
don't fucking blame her.
Yeah, she can stay in the cathedral. Zereff is not going to force her to go anywhere.
She is babysitting Viper.
She's
Babysit Viper.
babysitting. She's babysitting Viper. Yes.
She may be fine.
Don't say maybe. She
So
will.
Zereff,
Yeah.
could I get a 1d12?
Oh no! Why am I rolling the d12? Okay.
Because Jeross already read one
One.
thing.
Oh.
One.
Okay. 8.
Damn.
No! Shut up, dude.
Oh no, he's.
We need more plot
Yeah,
stuff to happen.
Look. Every time I roll a d12, it's either really good or horrendously bad. Usually horrendously bad.
Mine goes to average to best.
I mean, in an earlier game, I almost got kidnapped.
Every roll that I've made has been a 1. You're welcome.
Oh no!
Alright. Let's focus, guys.
Okay.
So on an 8, so you guys are moving through some very unsavory brushel. It's kind of it is difficult terrain. It's just it takes you a hot second to go through this stuff on the first hour, going past this, going into this mountain area, sort of mountain valley that stretches out. You reach sort of towards these foothills, and you notice upon the trail there is a single shoe in the center of the pass.
Oh fuck. No.
It's a worn, dirty, what appears to have probably been a boot at some point.
Not this shit again.
If this turns into another
This
gay
turns
drive,
into
swear to fucking God.
I swear to fucking God, if this is another gay drive. Oh.
No, why would I ever do that?
Varyks, go. Inquisitive Rock.
Quiz the skeptical rock.
On it.
It just keeps get. Why? Why did you roll high with this?
You hit the shit
Hitting
out of
with your
that.
rock.
You hit the shit out of
that fucking boot.
Damn. You knocked the fuck out of it.
You pebble skipped this shoe.
Oh, the funniest part about this.
What?
What?
You watch as soon as the shoe gets hit. The shoe, you watch as the rock as it hits it goes to contact with the head of the shoe, basically, like that main part of the shoe, and you watch as it sticks to the side of the shoe, and it sticks to it as if it were just stuck there by some adhesive.
Zereff's eyes just shoot up.
Oh.
His eyebrows just
no.
raise.
Can I investigate at a distance?
Yes, you can investigate at a distance.
What?
You ever just crit on a
Or,
investigation roll?
you can just get some.
This is an infamous prank used by the Fey folk called the glue shoe.
You can just get some crit experience, I guess. You know, that's fine.
150?
Yeah.
Level?
Yeah, 150 at this. 100 at this level, actually.
Oh.
But yeah.
So what would it do?
But yeah, with that natural 20 investigation, the shoe itself, you notice it's adhesive, and that's what gives you away to its true nature. It's very likely that this shoe is some type of shape-shifting creature, likely a mimic.
Mimic. I was right the entire time. It's a fucking mimic.
And you watched as the shoe and the ground around it just starts moving, and basically this thing is slowly dragging itself away from a lot of you.
Zereff's eyes just.
Oh.
Zereff's
Oh,
eyes
no, you don't.
widen as he's just looking at the shoe slowly drift away, like, what the fuck
see
is that?
You just see Varyks nod. That's a mimic.
What the hell's a mimic?
Oh, you would like to
it's a
know
blob.
what a mimic is. Well,
What
let's
is a
show
mimic?
you.
Let me show you what a mimic is.
Second level.
Oh, shit.
So all of them are hitting, so that's 4. That's 28 damage.
Get.
You smack it with. You smack the shit out of the. out of the creature with a magic missile spray with 28 total damage. The this thing begins to like shift in form and whatnot. It has a series of eyes and teeth aligning itself as it moves around at a hurried pace away.
Oh,
Oh.
that is an abomination.
Oh.
First time. They
It
are
is going.
notorious in wizard libraries. Never trust a book.
So, I have 2 questions.
Huh?
Does it taste good?
What?
No.
Depends
Can I
on who you
kill it?
ask.
Can I kill
What?
it?
Yes.
Probably.
Okay.
Zereff's eyes just went from Baird and... Actually, did Hans say that? Did Hans say that? Or is that
Hans didn't
Kethrana?
join us.
Or is that Kethrana? 8.
Yeah, that one was Hans.
Yeah,
Oh, he did join us.
yeah,
Barrett's just gonna start walking forward and just throws a fireball at it. Just get. Go on. Move.
Produce flame
Yeah, just
What?
up.
fire begins to leap
Jesus.
towards the grass. Unfortunately, the area has been wet from the recent rains, so it doesn't catch fire, but it does. But the flame does make it run faster away from you all.
Them fucking things are notorious for eating books and shit. They are a wizard's worst nightmare.
Yeah, Bird's just gonna just keep chucking fire, just like scare it off the trail.
Yeah, Zereff is. He's just.
Get.
He's just. Oh, he just has his hand extended, a little palm facing to the sky as he's just looking at this. As he just looked at what the fuck just happened, with nothing to say.
Okay, I think it is gone now.
Don't you find it a little bit odd that we find a mimic in the middle of the road, though? I mean,
Yes.
usually those creatures are underground.
What? Why?
Well, they tend to just enjoy dark places. They kind of adapted to it. Their eyes are very attuned to darkness. It's very strange to find them out in the open like this.
My guess is that it's been disturbed from its nest, so it decided to try to move. Then it heard us coming, so it hid. Didn't have much on this road, so it did the last thing it probably saw and transformed into a boot.
It is good that we had Skeptical Rock. I was going to go grab the shoe.
You would have not liked what would have happened.
Zereff pinches the bridge of his nose. I can't believe that we were saved by a freaking rock.
I am
The
glad I
joke.
didn't.
Saved us. But that's one less rock.
One less rock
I'm
and
glad-
one less mimic to deal with.
I am glad I did not need to waste time mauling a shoe. Let us go.
Oh, great. Now I'm gonna be worried about why there's these mimic things all over the place.
It's definitely not going to come near us with the amount of damage we probably have done to it. So it's going to stay away.
Sure. Right.
They usually just want to be left alone and eat anything that's in their wake. So,
Do they make good pets?
Bear, what?
as a wizard, I say no. Because they eat off
Okay.
fucking books.
As a paladin, I say no, they're insanely abominations.
That was most certainly the most abominable thing I've ever saw. That was
Okay.
horrifying.
Goodness,
You should see the
really should never
babies.
see one of those mouth arch creatures then.
What? Hey, what? See, he just looks in mad disbelief.
Is it
Yeah,
worse? Is it worse than a brain with a beak?
Shivers.
I'd say. It's well, you see. Let me tell you a bit of context and a bit of background here.
Okay.
I was on a bit of a minor mission of sorts for the church, and they sent me out to clear a bit of a disturbance. Apparently, some pets had been going missing at a local at a local village, and well, they sent me in to investigate, as they noticed that small bits and fragments were found just outside in the local forest, and well, I managed to figure out the creature was actually a mouther that was basically using the cover of a small cave in the center of the forest to do its deed and eat things. And well, this creature, that's what you describe it. It's like a wall of flesh with eyes and teeth everywhere, and it
Oh.
skirts around on multiple legs and tentacles.
Hand over the mouth. Oh.
Typically composed of the creatures that it consumed.
Oh. Oh my.
Well, if it came from a city and was constantly eating a bunch of pets, I'd guess it was pretty large.
Yeah. About the size of a good old-fashioned, probably about the size of an oxen, I'd say.
Oh.
You can see the smile on Bear's face. He's adding something to his bucket list.
That is despicable.
Oh, God.
Oh God. Fuck no.
I need to kill one of these. Notes for later.
Well, I hope you don't mind, Bear, but I personally hope we don't run into one of those at all. Else I might lose my lunch or whatever I decided to eat that day.
Well, if I
Again.
do recall, mimics are aberration.
No, not quite. They're a monstrosity.
Monstrous. Tomatoes, tomatoes.
No, ads.
So we need to be expecting more of that, probably.
Possibly, yeah. Well, at
There is
least-
probably a hive.
Well, at least I know to always be on guard until this thing is dealt with somehow.
I know
Beware
not
of
to
any
trust
more.
pressure.
Beware of any more shoes.
If they can turn into anything, I'm pretty sure they won't only always be shoes.
Oh no, they can also transform into health potions,
What?
swords, your armor, your capes,
Okay.
any
okay,
material
okay,
thing they
okay,
desire.
Okay, Varyks, I'm gonna need you to like quiet down real quick. That is not fair. Ugh, he just shivers. Health
That
potions,
bush
that's
could be a
worse.
mimic.
Okay.
That tree could be a mimic.
Okay, Bear,
That
stop.
rock could be a mimic.
I know you're fucking with me. Stop.
No, I'm being dead serious.
Not you. You always fuck with me. Him.
That other rock could be a mimic.
No, I'm just thinking about drinking a health potion and spitting up a boot. Ugh.
It reminds me of a joke of a people talking about a mimic table in a bar.
Let me guess. You're gonna tell the joke even though I don't want to hear it.
Nope,
Thank you.
it's enjoyable.
We still need to go through a dragon dungeon, don't we?
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
we're still on the outside. I hope we're just moving while we're talking about this.
Of course we are. Hey, Varyks, why are you just Why are you just standing there? Oh, I don't imagine Varyks is being lazy as fuck, and he just unfurled his wings, and he was just like lightly flat. He was just like his feet aren't even touching the ground. He's just drifting along as we go.
Hover.
He'd just be hovering.
Actually, hovering takes a lot of fucking energy to do.
Yeah, I know.
Onwards.
Onwards.
That bush could be a mimic. That patch of dirt could be a mimic.
Bear,
That bird could be a mimic.
Bear, not everything that we see is a mimic.
But it could be.
Please don't say that. I don't want to be skeptical of the world.
We're not here to have existential crisis. We're here to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Right?
Now then,
Agreed.
All right. And with that, we go to the second. So we go into our second. Go to the second hour.
Let me roll, please.
Sure.
I mean, there's only
What do
three
I?
of us.
What do I gotta roll?
1d12.
Damn it!
It's a fucking 3.
It's a 3.
Damn it! I didn't get a 1.
Stop trying to get a 1.
So, if you ever had it. So a 3, it was it. Indeed, a 3. A tres, if you will.
Ah, it was always a 3. It was all a 3.
Get correct.
So let me just. There we go. You find yourself a very large. Well, actually, no. I think I like this one better. There we go. This is a much better token for this.
Oh boy.
All right.
How big do you think it will be?
How big what will be?
Whatever this thing we're about to encounter is.
Yes. I hope it is huge,
Why do you want it to be huge?
so we can kill it.
That has nothing to. Killing it does not correlate to its size.
As
It
Fuck!
will be a challenge.
the center of the road, you see it.
Oh!
It comes out of camouflage. It's a very large frog.
Zereff just stops.
A
Oh!
frog of extraordinary size.
Oh.
I'm going to look at it,
Damn it, bear!
and I will cast Animal Friendship. I need it to make me a Wisdom save.
Oi, it is a beast.
Damn it, bear! I swear to God.
All right, then, let's see. Does Giant Frog? Let's see.
Then
Oh boy.
he Jiraiya.
Is your name Jiraiya, Giant Frog?
One moment while I go look for this particular specimen.
I think this frog will be named Wolf.
I will slap you.
As it rolls a 13.
As it rolls a 13.
It matches.
It
Damn.
matched you.
As you watch, as it moves with a double blink, with two eyes, it double blinks. Like you know how it is. Like it blinks the left eye, then the right eye.
Okay, let's give this another try. I'm going to cast Speak with Animals. What do you want?
As you cast Speak with Animals, it looks at you for a brief moment. I acquire food for this occasion. I was on the lookout for creatures of extraordinary flavor. It's like he watches it and it clasps its lips.
I didn't like that. Did it just smack its lips on us?
It wants food. You are saying you want food.
Indeed, and I was made sure to give such food for the kindly man behind the mountain. But it has been a while, and I have become rather perturbed in the stomach.
So you require food.
Oh yes, quite a deal.
This frog wants food.
Zereff just holds up his arms and drops them to the side. Okay, so what? Why doesn't it just go hunt or something?
I think it wants to eat us.
Okay, don't say that.
Okay, how about I do this? I will cast good berry.
Hmm.
I'll just walk up to the frog. Eat one of these.
Rather small, but I will see what it can do for me.
Eat.
As he wants you to take its tongue, its sticky adhesive tongue, and just kind of laps it off of your hand. It's very disgusting.
Tiberius.
Shut up! Fairy dragons.
A bunch of fairy dragons. He had a tasty crystal. A bunch of their tongues attached to not only the gem, but also his hand.
How very bizarre. This is a very good berry. It rather fills me quite a plenty.
It is
I'm
best berry.
surprised. That was rather satiating.
Are you satisfied?
Hmm.
For now, spongy boy.
One moment as I regurgitate and eat it again.
A full of Triton. Dear God.
Very
Okay,
nice.
I hacked outside again. Say Zereff did it.
Zereff. Hans is like, oh, well, be careful now. There's no need to lose your lunch over all this.
I'm sorry. Do frogs really do that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't have to see that.
What did it just vomit up?
It vomited up the good berry and then ate it again.
Oh.
To have it all over. Ah, yes. Rather delicious. I will now go. You lot. What do you search for?
I look back to the party. What are we looking for?
Safe passage to the maze, I think. It was a
We
maze,
have-
correct?
Yeah, the maze.
We are looking for safe passage to a maze.
Rock at the other side of the mountain. Yes, you must keep to your left this way.
I squint the frog.
As it did, and goes that path. Do not take the right pass. It will be very unfortunate for all of you.
I squint the frog.
What is it saying?
It is saying to take the path on the left.
You're not sure if this creature. You're not even sure if this creature is capable of any type of deceit,
I mean,
considering that it's
it's
a frog with very base instincts.
it's just a
Witchcraft superstition, always go left.
What is on the path on the right?
My excrement.
Its poo is on the path on the right.
Okay, we're going left.
Okay. Thank you.
Zereff just points left.
What is your name?
Or
Frog.
as you hear just a massive rip. It shakes the trees due to the sheer size of the creature.
Frog. What is your name?
I felt that in my bones.
Ripple.
Your name is Ripple.
It's actually a good fucking
That's
frog
pretty
name.
fucking good for a frog. You're right. Oh my god. Damn it, Vice!
Goodbye.
Damn it, Vice! He turned a meme into a.
Into a great NPC that you might return to at some point. As eventually Ripple takes a hard left turn, takes a hard right turn from his own position, and you watch as he leaps into one of the trees and makes a nice little perch. I will sleep now for 10 hours.
We bought ourselves 10 hours of safety.
I love that he just declares he's gonna sleep for 10 hours.
Okay.
Because speak with animals hasn't gone down yet.
Bear's just gonna. I'm going to put a berry here for you for later. I'll just put one.
Then it lets out a very, very low croak. Oh no, maybe not. I need to find another. It's mating time. As he eventually you watch as the Ripple just jumps away.
He is looking for some fuck.
What the
Well,
fuck,
yeah, at least know that
Bear?
there's more of them.
What? Wait. I need Bear. I need you to. And he rubs his face. I
Onto
need
the
And
path.
Kithra's like, well, I mean, if nature calls, nature calls.
So
Bear is already walking on the
I
path.
suggest we keep moving.
as we're
Bear is
walking,
already walking.
Zereff is like, so let me get this straight. You talked to a giant, huge frog, fed it a tiny berry, and it jumped away, saying it wants sex?
Yes.
What?
Why are you
Zereff?
surprised by these things?
Zereff, we could waste time, or we could figure out what he's fucking.
I don't want to know it. You know what? Okay, sure, let's go.
Probably another frog.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go. You're right, Varyks. I don't want to know any of that.
Yep. As we head down, as I roll the third, as we reach the third hour, we're about to make a loop around the mountain. You're finally reaching that point. You guys move up.
Oh my fucking god.
I roll one more d12 as this session is very bizarre. It's kind of raining a little bit, but not too much. As it rolls another 3.
Another fucking 3.
Oh my fucking god!
Very
My
mad with our
fucking
adventures.
For fuck's sake!
As it rolls another 3. Ripple the massive red frog.
Look, we all the nice rock sounds.
Want some fuck BB? 81. The rain is starting to pick up.
Oh damn it!
Come on, hurry.
Put my
Let us move.
my cloak all the way around me.
And that's when you see him again.
Oh my god! What?
On one of the trees. It's like a gigantic lily pad-esque tree. Oh, I also forgot to tell you.
Yes.
Yeah, goes looking toward one eye staring over towards Bear.
Yes.
I have to sing to make rain go away.
Can you do that?
Yes.
Like,
As you begin to hear it, as Ripple creates a sonorous sound,
Vice, you're
and then begins to breathe kind of funny.
Is it me or am I seeing shockwaves coming from that thing?
As yeah, you can literally see shockwaves coming off of it. As eventually you notice the rain is starting to let up, and then the sky begins to clear.
What?
You guys should see Jeross picking up pace. Move!
Okay. Why are you going so? Why are you ahead?
Do you not know their calls are for mating?
No,
Want
I
some
did not.
He's attracting every female within a 100-mile radius.
100-mile radius.
No.
You begin to hear it.
No.
Dunk.
Oh.
You
Oh
hear
my
it.
god.
They're getting closer.
Run.
That's when you see one of the other, another frog, about the same size as Ripple himself, is hyping towards him.
Run.
Wait a minute. Isn't it typical that the females of the other species are larger?
Yes, so it's
Yes.
a little bit bigger than him.
Larger, bigger, and hungrier.
No,
Hungrier.
don't use that word.
Hungrier.
Don't use that word, please.
Okay, I'm running. And even Hans was like, okay, this is, I did not sign up for this.
No. Track
Yeah,
running.
Paladin, you may want to look. You look like an extra thick bug right there with your armor.
No.
Yeah.
Varyks, no. Now's not the time. Track running. Track running right now.
Good luck with your fuck. Bear's just gonna walk away.
Aw, shit, dog.
Vibrations intensify.
Ripple intensifies.
Best of luck on whatever the hell you're doing.
Okay.
Fuck. No.
When Goodberry saved you from being eaten alive.
When Goodberry saves you from being eaten.
Oh boy.
Yeah. What kind of frog is this?
What the fuck kind of frog?
what kind of frog that was.
Is this just
Like
a,
bestiary wise.
is this just a giant? Oh, like legit?
It's a huge frog.
Like legitimately?
Ripple, the big red frog.
It's
No.
Bear's adding this frog is worthy of being added to Bear's wild shape database.
Yes,
Oh
this is
no!
his creature is from Tome of Beasts. It is known as a Behemoth Frog.
Oh my god!
You know the thing that kept swallowing Greckles?
Right.
This frog can base blast and can clear the weather.
Based on
This
its
is being
challenge rating, you might not be able to turn into it.
Not for a while, but eventually you will be able to.
Eventually.
I think it's like level 8
shit!
or 10.
That means it is in his repertoire.
In his repertoire is a beast, very capable of wild shaping into it at some point.
Yeah,
noted for later.
Jeross is doing the dashing laboratory run.
Yeah,
And as you guys feel the ripple, you feel the ripple sound resounding through you, and you can't help but feel inspired.
I don't.
You guys get an extra D6 on your next dice roll
Yeah.
Nice.
from good old Ripple, because you
don't-
guys gave him food.
I don't know what the heck he did, but for some reason I'm feeling kind of good.
It's the vibrations.
Vibrations, positive vibes.
That's a weird power, but okay.
He is currently vibe checking us, and we passed.
Quit talking, keep running!
Yes. Yes.
running. As you guys eventually reach an area that has a bunch of you reach on the one side of the mountain where there's a bunch of pillars built into the side of it in triangular shapes. It's coated by a large number of very big trees. Trees of which you would even say are of abnormal size.
Abnormal sized trees.
At least for this forest, because you've noticed that most of the trees in this forest are they're not much bigger than Ripple. Ripple could only really get on like the biggest possible tree he can find. That's only because Ripple is built different. But these trees, very large.
These are some pretty huge trees.
Like you stand next to it, it's like two of you in terms of width.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Like super huge. What's up with this place? As he just looks around.
Probably
It might
some
be the
sort
whole
of
of the
nature
magic.
fuckery.
Yes, absolutely. There's some nature fuckery going on. Han's divine senses. Mm.
Do you sense anything, Hans? You seem to be glowing a little bit.
Oh, that's weird. I'm getting celestial.
Celestial?
Oh, that's
Wasn't
surprising.
expecting this.
That's
What does that mean?
the angelic magic, right?
What on earth would a celestial be doing all the way out here?
What does that word mean?
It's like the opposite of fiend.
Opposite of fiend, heals people. Very nice. Well, it's usually more combative. Anti demon. Beats the crap out of demons.
Yeah, that.
Steals their lunch money.
Oh man.
So if we thought it, that
Sometimes.
would be a hate crime.
What?
Jeross, sometimes.
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 Has anyone?
Okay.
Varyks, you're not gonna tell me anyone's stealing your lunch money, are you?
None lived who did.
Alright then. Great. I wish I never asked that question. So, this place is supposed to be cursed, or at least the town is, yet there's celestial energy. Can you
Yes,
sense?
this is.
That does not add up.
You
That
sense-
doesn't seem to add up at all.
you
Could
sense
possibly be
where?
working here. It's coming from inside.
You can look at Kethrana. Kethrana, is there some sort of trick to this? Or can we just go in?
Well, if I do recall, it could just be the mark of a celestial dragon. Simple as that.
So dragons can be
Oh god damn it.
So dragons can be celestials.
Uh, Sometimes they can be heralds of a particular draconic deity.
Huh.
I guess it's time to investigate again.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Let us move.
let's move.
Also, where's the Behemoth Frog from again?
The Tome of Beast.
It's an Atoma beast.
Got you.
Sure.
God damn. Let's see. You're an investigator?
Yep.
Alright. Oh, my sheet's already in. I don't think I can really do that. I don't think my intelligence is good enough.
Yeah, it's religion based, so he's not as keen on it. Damn.
Is religion based?
Well, I'm saying that for the investigation.
You go for your investigation. You get a, so that's 10, but then you also have the D6.
Oh yeah.
Can we choose when to use that, or is that just our next roll?
Yeah, the next roll.
Okay.
15.
A 15. With a 15, what exactly are you looking for in this investigation check?
What he says that there is celestial dragon fuckery up here. He's looking for any signs or sigils.
Okay. Being a dragonborn and whatnot, you've got a little bit of extra lore on your side in this case. With an investigation of 15, you look further into the rock. And you notice that it's not just the rock, it's not just the rock's shape, but you notice that the rocks in their shape, they actually mimic the exact same symbol that's on your hand, and on Kethrana's hand.
So it's a rock shape.
Yeah. And you're beginning to piece together that it's likely that this is some sort of calling sign of sorts.
I touch it with the mark.
As you touch it, you notice it's very warm to the touch. The stone. It's very smooth as well. Very mafic rock, very dark.
Okay, I try to fandangle with it. Does anything happen?
You just start going around with a rock, making sure things are going through. Okay, you start to notice that there is something written along the edge of it, just under the lip of the rock, so to speak.
All right,
That's
I'll
on the
try
side.
to position myself to be able to read that first.
You see some very strange iconography. It looks like a series of cracks and branching and bizarre shapes and sizes put together. It doesn't really look like a language to you.
Uh, if that helps out any.
And you start to look at it a little more, and you start to notice like there are parts and bits and pieces of it that look kind of primordial-ish. Looks of it. They have reminiscent of primordial in some capacity.
Ah, shit.
But it's like the bits and pieces, they don't really like. It seems more like this language might be some kind of derivative of that language more than anything. It is a language at all, though. The way that it's shaped, the way that it moves and cresses, like it takes a lot of the crest and motion of primordial, but then and mixes it into something something reminiscent of per se a paint of not a painting, but more like an etch or sketch of sorts.
It's fucking weird. Okay, looks like primordial, but it's derived from it. History check?
Sure.
Maybe I ran into a fucking book, I don't know. That's another 15.
A history check from the various languages. I know. You know that many have a sort of a lateral motion for them. Like usually, when you read a language, you read it left to right or right to left, or in some more exotic ones, it's up and down. For example, you know Abyssal. You read it from top down. You know Common is typically left and right. Some dialects tend to like use right to left sometimes, but that's more exotic stuff that's from the east than anything. And you know Draconic can be read in it can be read diagonally, but typically is read in left to right. So when you see this language and you try to read it from a particular angle, it it seems more like it's meant to be it's meant to sort of be observed as a whole part. It's like as if all of the letters and pieces of that primordial that you do see are in a sequence that's you have to kind of almost shimmy your way about. Like you have to kind of read it almost like a spiral pattern, and that kind of befuddles you a bit. And you start to think back to it, and with the 15, you think might be an ancient language, perhaps something that's a bit more exotic.
Damn it.
Where are you right now in relation to us?
I think I'm in the
It's
middle
near
of
one
the
of the
pillar.
one of the rock pillars.
Zereff's gonna look at you and be like, Varyks, what are you looking at? You've been standing at that pillar for a while. He's gonna come over.
I'm looking at what looks like primordial, but yet not.
What? This is supposed to be.
Spiralitic.
This is supposed to be some type of language?
Yes, a very old one.
What's the issue? And he just like touches it.
It acts like primordial, but not. It's either a derivative or it's a earlier version of it.
You mind if I try something?
Go ahead.
Alright. Zereff is gonna put both his palms on the pillar and his eyes are gonna glow with that. He's gonna glow fiery orange as he's gonna ritual cast.
Oh.
What is your ritual casting?
Oh,
Comprehend languages.
big brain move.
As long as I'm touching the surface. So why is there a spell save DC? What? I guess that's just automatic. Okay, I can't do anything about that.
How do you touch this rock, by the way?
With both hands.
Sexually.
Shut up. he has both hands on the, I guess what can be considered the inscription, I guess. As he just tries to look at it as a whole with his eyes burning with that flaming magic. How do you touch it sexually, idiot?
Oh my goodness.
Fucking hell.
So you touch the rock, and as you place your hands on the rock, you notice the hands are kind of shift. As you shift the hands about, you begin to notice that in scripture, like how to read it, you have to read it in a spiral.
Oh.
Like it's center, like it's jumbled until eventually you start to look at it from a sideways pattern. Basically, you have to read it as you're kind of tilting almost.
Okay, Varyks, you're gonna see as Zereff is looking at the inscription, his head is just gonna slowly but surely just keep tilting to the side until it's at a 90-degree angle, and he's like, "What the hell? What? Who wrote this? Why is it written like?" That it tilts 90 degrees to the other side, and he does it again. Oh.
And with that,
Man.
casting those 10 minutes, you look towards it, and
Spiral.
it reveals to you the meaning of this particular inscription, and you begin to realize that it is saying that it is the actual definition of it. It's not just one definition; it's two. In particular, you have the first part of it, which is the first part is a message of danger of sorts to keep clear of this place. And, like, the place is one of danger, that one should be careful of falling rock and other more dangerous areas of the location. But another connotation also says for those of particular proclivity, those lordly Catherine who are willing to assume themselves a task that would be impossible to most, not to a few.
Wait, for those who are willing to face a task. What?
Basically saying the task is often favored. Maybe those of a particular caliber.
I'm so sorry. You're cutting in and out.
You're cutting in and out, man.
Your sound is dropping.
1 second.
I got beware of falling rocks. That's about it.
Yeah.
Like I was writing down what he was saying as the second message, but
So is beware of falling rocks and what?
he was explaining for those who are willing to face a particular challenge or something like that. But the sound just kept dropping out, so I wasn't able to properly hear him. Ugh. Spiralytic. A part of me wish I had spider climb so I could just climb on the damn mountain and just circle it as I read.
Just slowly spin.
like Spider-Man.
Like how the Flash is able to read a lot of shit at one time, but he loses all memory of it within 10 minutes.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
He can speed read in seconds, but when he does that, it only lasts for a few minutes.
That is hilarious. That is funny.
If he reads it normally, he can learn it normally. But if he just speeds through it, it just doesn't stick.
Oh hey, the Flash has the best power for, cramming for college.
No fucking kidding.
All you gotta do is just go outside the classroom, cram, get the test, and boom.
Man, if you were a fucking Flash with photogenic memory, that would have changed.
Oh my god, that's overpowered. A Flash that always remembers. Oh, that's strong. I didn't even know that he lost his memory after just a few minutes.
Flash, please, turn away. Forget what you saw. I can't. I have photographic memory. Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
The Flash scarred for life.
Forget what you saw in the last 3 minutes. I can't.
Why?
I can't.
Why? I have photographic memory. Oh no.
I remember every detail. Everything. Every twitch. They had a grandfather clock. I was looking at the time too. I know the time.
Just complete sadness from the villain. The Flash will always remember the atrocity he has done. Vice Fandangling with the internet.
Yeah, I believe so. I think he's trying to fandangle his sound quality. And I'm like, bro, Discord, stop dropping our boy in and out. Okay, I'm trying to hear him.
Oh! More Ed Boy stuff.
Are you serious?
Yep.
God damn it.
Let's see.
Where did all the love go?
Oh, it was colored? No way.
Oh fuck, that's loud. That's loud as shit. Ugh. Oh, it's actually pretty long this time. You wanna know what I'm worried about, guys?
Mm-hmm.
That this is like a low tier Tomb of Annihilation. And we should not be doing Rocks fall. Everybody dies.
I would say that I would be fine, but I don't think Bear can survive getting annihilated.
Yeah, I don't think annihilation is something that, Bear is apt at handling. Just my opinion.
I don't think Bear can handle being deleted.
I'm not sure if he knows how to come back from dust.
Beat us! Delete us!
I don't know if Bear can choose to not feel good, Mr. Stark, and just come back from the dust that he was. Bear comes back. It's been 5 years. What Bear miss?
What
Find an
happened?
evil time wizard.
Evil
Grab
time.
something in an alternate dimension, and you feel your life flicker before you. You feel that? I'm touching you as a fetus. I could kill you in one scream.
That
Walk into
wrong
Oh
on
my
so
god, Vice,
many
no, that's
levels.
not the time to come in here. Cinders, no, why would you say that?
An evil time wizard.
Honestly, that would be a spell an evil time wizard would make.
the one that turns you back to your fucking embryonic state.
No.
No, just delete them.
One where you're talking to someone in the present, you reach your hand through the time stream and you grab them as a baby.
You just reach the time stream and abort them.
You feel that shit? That's you. I'm grabbing you.
He's constantly changing. He's going to do it and not do it. You just feel your life fade and return over and over. You feel that? That's me deciding whether or not to abort you or not.
God, that's evil. That's evil as fuck.
Fucking evil. Welcome back, Vi, since you fixed the issue.
Um,
Well, he's not fading, so
trying. Ooh.
you're not fading, so that's a plus.
Okay.
1000%. If I play an evil chronomancer, that's the move.
No,
9th level spell. Let's go.
no.
Fetus
Ninth
deletus.
level spell, Time Ravage.
Time Ravage. Oh, that spell. Fuck.
Oh god.
So
Just
what was
delete.
the second message? One more time. I got the first message, but what was the second one?
The second one is those of a lordly caliber will be able to pass through unscathed to gain the knowledge of the elders.
Huh.
When it speaks to elders, it doesn't it has the connotation of ancestry, like heritage and whatnot.
Heritage, ancestry. Ah, the dragons. Zereff is gonna place one of his hands to his chin as for the upteenth time, he puts his head back in normal position and he rubs his neck. Damn it! Who wrote this? Ugh.
Someone very old. Possibly
Ugh.
very dead or floating in whatever place they go.
Oh, absolutely very old. So this is what I managed to pick up. This has two written messages. A place of danger. Be careful of falling rocks and other dangerous areas. And the second message is weirder. For those of a lordly caliber will be able to pass through unscathed to gain the knowledge of the elders, but it's I don't know, it's talking about like some sort of ancient ones or I don't know, the ones who came before. Some sort of heritage is what I'm picking up.
Just looks at everybody.
Probably dragons.
This spell lasts for an
I
hour. Oh god.
I have good faith in myself, but none of us seem to be lordly.
Well,
So if that's a literal term, lordly caliber,
I don't think
I'm not a noble.
from what I'm picking up, I don't think it meant literally. I just think it meant mentally. Or hell, even spiritually even.
I'm descended from a chieftain. I do not how that qualify if that qualifies.
Again, I don't think it means it's literal. Like Kip he takes a hand. He takes a hand and he gestures to Kethrana. Kethrana, you're not some sort of lady or like you know what I mean, like a princess or anything like that.
No, that'd be ridiculous. I mean, just a cleric.
See, and she passed this trial.
Hmm.
I don't think it's literal.
That's the hope.
If it is just personality, I have that in spades.
Yeah, you have
And
personality
the
of a
result.
bear. Very hardy.
I am sure I will be fine. Let us go.
Well, let's keep an eye out for anything falling and just be perceptive.
Or any other traps, yeah.
Does anyone have a really long stick?
No.
Skeptical rocks.
I left all my really long sticks back in the forest.
Okay.
As Zereff will go through his stuff. Nope, can't help you here.
I got my cane, but I used that for my magics.
Into the breach.
Yep.
Into the breach you go. As you guys begin to step down into a staircase that leads downwards, it's stone, riveted with cracks and whatnot. Year and time and age has definitely made quite a bit of damage to this place, to say the least.
As we're walking
Watch your
through,
steps.
can I make a history check about this architecture?
Mr. Dwarf.
Oh, yes, you can. Advantage.
Mr. Dwarf and his architecture.
I love how I love how anybody who plays a dwarf always wants to be able to just be like, "Hey, I want to use this ability since I'll never use it again."
Exactly.
Hey, you can find out a lot of things about their areas from their architect.
Yeah. Huh. Probably figure out where some of these traps are.
That is what I plan to do.
Lordly caliber.
17.
17. You look upon the rock and stone. It's hewn and very well
Rock
crafted.
and stone.
It's clearly not. It was clearly not made by by people who were primitive, to say the
Novice.
least. No novice mason was responsible for this. This was well crafted. The edges are seemingly perfect. You could probably fit a fingernail. You couldn't even fit a fingernail between the two slots here of a rock.
Good craftsmanship.
Hmm.
Stunning architectural design.
But what really has you a bit curious is the fact that these are natural. That like of the stone that has been cut here. It's the stone here is raw. It hasn't been polished, which you find a bit peculiar. Usually, when stone is not tumbled properly, the way like this is, it usually wouldn't be very good for the structure, especially in terms of erosion and whatnot. So it's a bit of a mystery as to why this stone is not tumbled properly, like and basically polished to make sure that it is proof of any type of erosion.
So created very high quality craft, but not professionally done, but it's still holding together.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
As for the actual time period, this thing's pretty old. You'd have to guess from all the cracks from all the area and space. It's at least we're talking about a couple centuries at the very least. Probably more like 500 to 600 years old.
How long is a century?
100 years.
100 years.
My granddad might have been alive when this was built.
Blinks and looks at you. Don't you dwarves live for like centuries?
Yes. Yes, they do.
Zereff just looks around at this place. Then how old? As he just looks around. I still flaming because comprehend languages is still up.
Comprehend languages is still up.
That spell lasts for an hour. It's amazing.
This place is really fucking old.
It's really
if you think your
fucking
grandfather was alive at this point, well, yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, that would be like, it's like 5 Zere's worth of age.
Okay, why are you using my why are you using my lifespan?
I mean, like humans, like those
So,
are 5 humans.
5 human lifetimes.
Yeah.
Zereff just gives you a deadpan look. I get it. I'm human. I don't have any weird traits like a dwarf or a dragonborn.
400 years. Oh, excuse me. Weird.
Jeez, stop rubbing it in my face that I can't see in the dark.
We're not rubbing it in. We're just stating the obvious.
We are stating facts.
As they say that Jeross just lights a lantern.
As they say that,
Injury.
just lights a lantern. I've. Zereff's not even gonna say anything about it.
He just
As we're locked.
holds it out towards you.
You should take that.
He doesn't even say anything as he just takes it. Just
And
hooks-
Bear is going to be
hooks
actively
on
looking
his-
for traps
Good
as we
human.
walk.
hooks it on his head.
All right.
God damn it.
Out of game. I got you, bro.
Hey, out of game, I got you. Out of game, thank you, Cinders. In game, I feel so. I feel like I'm being made fun of all the time.
There we are. So towards the top left of the screen, you guys are at the edge of this beginning of this precipice that leads downwards.
Oh, okay.
Bird does not exist.
Burr,
Oh, then put
Burr is like Schrodinger's cat.
put your token.
He's off to the side of the
Bird
map,
not
but
exist.
he didn't load in. Fuck.
There we go. There's a burp.
There's Burr.
That's not a giant ass fucking map.
Varyks, I think you should get in the back.
Oh, I'm now concerned. I'm now very concerned. Oh God.
Wait. Oh, wait. Where do we come in from? This way?
You came in from this way.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Nope,
You
I'm in the right place.
All right, thank you. Awesome. Okay, let's roll some perception checks.
All right. Perception
Yes.
check a go.
I guess I don't need to roll perception because Bear rolled it.
There.
I am Burr.
Do you see it?
Burr, you look up towards the ceiling. You can clearly note that there appears to be a mechanism that drops down rocks.
Is there like a wire or something?
Yes, there is.
I cast produce flame at the wire.
The wire produces flame. It's eventually under the stress it snaps, and the rocks fall in front of you guys, not hurting anybody.
Jeez,
You are welcome.
Thanks, Bear. There really were rocks.
Yes. That was on the warning outside.
Yes, you're right. It was on the warning outside. God damn it.
If
Okay.
we really wanted to, I think I could just trudge through these.
No, I don't want you to do that.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. We can
Okay.
we can go forward now.
I guess we can do this the long way.
The smart way, the way where no one gets hurt way.
Yep.
Is this a door? Is this a doorway?
Yeah, that direction is a doorway.
Okay.
Guys, head towards it.
Derek, you don't have mage hand, do you?
Let me look at my spells.
Yeah,
Do you intend to
let me look at mine.
Do you intend to take the lead, Mr. Paladin? You're the one who wants to investigate these tombs.
Yes. So
I do have mage hand.
Can you push that?
me go for it.
If possible.
I jingle the door.
As you jingle the door a little bit, the handle kind of gets a little. You notice there's a bit of. There seems to be something of a. You do notice that the mage hand flickers as the handle becomes it becomes red hot.
Oh, it was a trap.
Ha! That is not a trap. That is a prank.
Looks at you. Right. Okay. Is that continuous? Did you set it off?
Still hot to the touch.
Still hot? Okay.
Just open door.
I'm gonna burn my hand.
I meant not open the door. I meant open door. It's easy. holding out a battle axe. Open door.
I believe the term for that is ajar.
You know what? And he just backs up. And he just gestures with his arm after you.
You got this, Mr. Paladin, man.
As he takes his stick and just beats the door open.
Takes a stick and beats.
Disrespect your surroundings.
Disrespect your surroundings.
I'm gonna listen to that later tonight, just because.
Disrespect your surroundings.
Nice.
Look,
What do you see, Mr. Paladin?
Ow.
So yeah, let's see. He looks over and he's like, "That's weird.
what's weird?
There are people in here sleeping."
What? He's gonna, or Bear can occupy the space.
Ready's a skeptical rock.
As there appears to be a series of 3 sleeping individuals of various sizes and races.
What? I just peek around the corner since everybody else is looking.
As Kethrana looks over and says, "Don't disturb them."
Why?
I believe those are those who failed the challenge.
Are they going to try and kill us?
Not exactly.
I wouldn't want to bother with anything we don't need to bother with in here.
It's very complicated exactly what they do here.
Are they in our way?
The door
No.
is right here. No, Bear.
Fine, we go around.
I'd say just leave them be for now. It would be easier for us not to disturb them.
Fine, we take the boring way.
How many times do I gotta tell you? It is the smart way.
Boring. Mr. Paladin, pick a path.
I'll give it a good try. Let's go left.
Zereff's just gonna be thinking about all the. He's just gonna keep thinking about the words that he read.
He gives a good old knock on the door to see if it's trapped or anything like that. And he's like, "Oh, seems about right." He goes ahead and opens it.
Okay. This place is pretty big. Fuck, now I'm thinking about it.
As Han sort of peers down over towards this corridor, and he sees, and he kind of laughs for a little. He gives a little chuckle. He's like, "Really? That's sad." Someone just put a random bear trap in the center of this room.
Hmm.
Are you sure it's random? I
I mean, why on earth would anyone put something like this? No! As he falls through the floor.
No!
Ha!
No one listens to the fucking Dragonborn. I told you, there's fucking false floors.
There's no way to.
False floors.
There's no way. Actually, even if I grabbed him, I wouldn't be able to pull him up, would I?
Yeah, he's heavy as shit.
He's heavy as fuck. Okay, then I guess he fell through the floor, and I can't help.
As he falls,
How far
as
and hard does he fall?
let's see indeed, as oh, he should be fine, right? His deck saves are okay.
Don't say that.
as he gets less than as he actually eats shit on the way down.
Yeah. That's.
Oh no.
You said he'd be okay. He wasn't okay.
And
Let's see.
just fucking Jeross with the Truxtrasy face as he takes a handful of rice and pops it
he
into
takes
the room.
he takes a total of 16 piercing damage, and his leg is caught. Oh, we're off to a great start.
Are you okay?
Just a pierced leg. I'll be fine. Just need to get out of this thing.
I cast rice. Where are you throwing the rice?
In this
It
area.
falls through.
Oh,
So it's just an empty void.
Yeah. Or at least into. Yeah, and Hans eventually says it's a spiked pit down here. Be careful.
how far?
I am going to leap off the edge and start flying down and hand him a piece of rope. Just with the fucking really nigger face.
Really nigga face.
Really nigger.
Like, what do you think this was for?
As he eventually just takes the rope and he positions his leg to be pulled through.
And he's going to extend the rope, get back up there, and settle himself against the wall, and uses the wall as part of a pulley system and start pulling. Help would be nice.
I'll help you.
I can pull.
Kethrana helps pull as well. All this together. So, what do we use a countdown or? Okay, we're pulling.
Oh!
Pulling down.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That leg is mine.
No, no, please don't say that. I'm trying to focus. Pull.
You know, these
Alright,
people
then.
are very heavy sleepers.
I think it's magically sleep.
And and just as you notice, actually, never mind. I don't think you guys would have, unless because most of you guys are from the east, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue to you.
How long does it take to pull him up?
yeah.
Well, actually, no. Actually, this is Varyks. You notice something a little odd.
Yeah, I was about to say Varyks if I'm
You're all-
because, yeah.
One of these people is an elf.
Oh, not a dragon?
That gives him pause, and he looks.
Varyks!
Varyks. Why?
Eventually, I was
Why?
like, oh, dang it.
Yeah,
No, I do not want this thing in my ass. He starts just climbing.
I got you. I'm proficient in athletics for some weird reason.
I know!
Oh my
Jesus
god, Hans, what
fuck.
the fuck? No, I'm not gonna let this happen. I'm gonna pull you up.
Better pull him because he's slipping.
Why am yeah, I made myself proficient as a joke, but hey, it's coming close.
As you and Bear manage to pull him out with Kethrana's assistance.
Ugh.
Actually, Hans just comes through the edge. He's like, oh. Kind of just limps over towards the side, and he kind of looks towards the sleeping bodies again. So,
I assume we are going the other way then.
Possibly? I don't know.
What does that investigation tell me? You got my attention with the high elf.
yeah, a 23. You notice the elf is of an odd blue pallor. Their complexion is sort of bluish, and yeah, they would like you presume that these people are magically asleep, but the fact that an elf is asleep here, you know that the elves are immune to being put to sleep by magic.
elves trance.
So the elves trance. They don't really. They can't really be put to sleep in that kind of way.
That's what caught my attention.
Mm. That's when you begin to realize it's not sleep. When you begin to, if you look closer, they're breathing in a rhythmic pattern in cycles of about 1/4 of a second between each one. So just a
Varyks, what's up? What's up? What are you looking at?
Varyks will put his fingers on the neck of the elf.
put your fingers on the neck of the elf. It's a little cold to the touch, but you do get a very steady but very, very slow pulse.
This is not a sleep. This is almost like hibernation.
Really? How do you figure that?
Low heartbeat, rapid breathing, very shallow breathing, motionless. Eyes are probably not doing the twitching thing that eyes are supposed to do with REM sleep, which means that they're in a total blank, which means that all their functions are seized.
Zereff just mumbles, what the hell is REM sleep?
Elves cannot be put to sleep, but hibernation is not sleeping.
So,
Throna looks towards and begins to make her own medicine check. She just looks down and she's like, "That's what I mean. If they're not, but they, why would they be hibernating though? If they're demi-humans."
He just goes over and opens an eye.
You see that when you open the eye, it's just solid inky black.
Some things got their souls, maybe?
their souls, Varyks? Excuse me?
Their pupils have taken completely over their eyes. That is not normal.
Oh, no, that's not normal in the slightest. What?
So they are dead.
No, they're not dead.
Yes and no.
Well, since we are messing with them, I just nudge it with my foot.
Just nudge one of the foot.
History.
Nothing really happens. It just kind of the body like twitches a little bit. But that's it.
Okay, let's try something else. I kick it.
You
Have
just
I
kick
read
it.
this before?
Bear, stop. Okay, that's just
Nothing much. Same reaction.
Have I read this before?
20 of your history, seeing something like this in particular that you're looking for as you look about. You know that certain alchemical solutions could possibly do this. It could alter the body and allow one to hibernate as of late, or create a magically induced coma.
Well, if they are unconscious or they cannot wake up, I assume they do not need their stuff.
Slowly turns to look at you.
Varyks will grab journals.
All right, then. You go ahead and grab some. You'll go ahead and grab stuff from them. You guys can go ahead and just. Each of you can roll D100. Actually, why not?
Zereff is just gonna rub his
I'm-
face and be like, you know what? Okay.
I'm just after their journals.
You guys grab their stuff.
Yeah.
You grab the journals very quickly.
Anything significant or signifying on them? Symbols, memorabilia,
I find-
anything of value.
I find nothing. I'm amazed I rolled so low, honestly.
2 minor potions of
Yeah.
healing.
Oh,
Huh? What's up?
Yeah, 2 minor potions of healing and a. And you also, and another thing that's also found is on the center person, a human. There appears to be a sword. There appears to be a sword with encrusted gold in its hilt, and a bizarre, ornate design.
I'm more focused on the book, so that's someone else's deal.
All right then.
Encrusted gold sword, 2 healing potions.
Begin to read the entry. You're starting to read some of the entries that are on their person. The elf actually has actually more of the books than a lot of them. Perhaps some type of herbalist or alchemist. Perhaps even a wizard of sorts.
A wizard, you say?
Yeah.
A spellbook.
No, it's
You're looking
mine.
for 2 books in particular: a journal and a spell book. And in the pouch to her left is the spell book that you're looking for.
Yep.
Oh my!
So it's a herbalist book, and let's see some formulas, because she may be the one that's responsible for their hibernation. Maybe.
Hmm.
So I'll take a fast read.
Okay then, who's gonna take the... You know what, I think me and Varyks should take 1 potion each.
that would be a good idea. You're both very squishy.
Yeah. Really, really squishy, boys.
I am going to move into the next room.
At least wait.
Okay.
Wait to see if there's another trap.
Going to investigate the herbalist book to figure out what it is
So you look
that
into the
she
book.
may have done.
And inside of the book, you find what appears to be basically a series of ingredients and a process.
Okay.
And it appears to be some type of solution that's referred to as the miasmal hand.
Why does that sound familiar? Why does that fucking sound familiar?
That doesn't sound familiar to me.
It is a solution that, from its description, it seems to be a solution that can induce that can basically induce a hibernation-like state, allowing one to basically cease their bodily functions to survive any manner of thing. If you had to guess, this particular elven herbalist likely created this solution and had it ready. Uh,
What were they trying to survive?
You begin to look through the actual note-taking process of the individuals. You go through. It's the typical fanfare of someone's personal journaling.
Mm-hmm.
That's an awful sad story. A person trying to go from home, trying to find their place in the world, sort of thing. The usual. But you notice that a couple of odd things towards the day. You notice this person writes some of their letters backwards.
Steel mirror.
Oh, you have one of those too.
It's in the
Steel mirror.
Hunter's pack.
Trusty steel mirror.
I put it right against the other side of the page so that it looks normal on that side instead of backwards.
You realize that these are that in between the lines, some of those backwards letters, the funny sort of funny things, bits and pieces put together, they begin to spell out the names of certain spells
Hmm.
and perhaps and their functions.
Oh God.
As you begin to realize that this person encoded some of the other more secret spells inside of their journals.
Oh my God.
They basically keep their best stuff hidden.
Can we get a couple titles?
So, you, Arcane Lock, Knock, Magical Aura, Silent Image,
Jeross with
Speak with
silent
Death.
image is horrible.
It's utility spells.
Jeross with utility spells is bad.
Augury,
Ooh.
Speak with
Unfortunately, we have not gotten any fucking gold this entire time, so I can't copy anything into my own spell book.
Blink,
Well,
Blur,
how much does it take again?
It is not a necromancy spell, so 50 gold per hour per spell
The
so
only
yeah,
level.
you get these series of spells: the Arcane Lock, Knock, Magical Aura, Silent Image, Speak with Dead, Augury, Blink, and Blur.
But we have not gotten any gold this
Yeah.
entire time.
So basically, you'll have to wait until later to figure these out. But but as you look at each of these spells, make me an intelligence check really
Wait a
quickly.
minute. Why these spells specifically?
Probably they were trying to get through the dungeon. And they failed.
Well, yes, but these are a lot of utility-based spells for specific
Okay.
things.
Arcane Lock, Knock, Magical Aura, Silent Image, Speak with Dead, Augury, Blink, Blur. Speak with Dead to try to figure out all the people who have gone through here and died within. They can tell you hints and pieces. Silent Image, maybe there are monsters and they're attracted by movement, so a Silent Image would be perfect for movement. Magical Aura, I do believe it can also knock out magical auras so that you kind of disappear to anything that detects magic. Knock to unlock any doors, Arcane Lock to lock any doors that turns out to be traps.
Blink and blur.
Augury to figure out if what you're about to do is a good idea or a bad idea. Blink, you disappear after your round is over, so you end up in the ethereal plane. And Blur is a good utility spell.
I
Utility
am glad
spells,
that you found good spells.
particularly those that conceal, hide, and gather information about this particular location. As you begin to actually read some of the journal, you begin to basically the journal hints at sort of a bit of a passion project. You begin to realize the passion project is coming to this particular area in search of knowledge.
Yep.
And you figure out that basically the issue is that the dungeon is impossible to traverse assistance of without the assistance of some type of dimensional aid.
Yep, which means that there's stuff on the ethereal plane and not on this one.
So we're literally stuck. We can't do anything.
Ooh, boy.
That's not.
Unless we had someone on the other side of the Perhaps someone who could lead the way for all of us.
Yep.
And communicate with weight, augury. We could communicate using it.
But didn't Varyks just say he couldn't copy that spell?
Hmm.
I need time and money that I don't
Time
have.
and money that we don't have. Barn.
Wait,
I'm not a real spellcaster, so my magic is really limited. Sorry.
It's a nice list of stuff, though.
Taff, can you not cast augury?
You see, I have to deconstruct it from the coding it's put into this book into my own coding, so I can easily do it. That's why I need money and time. It costs a lot to make the ink for my book, and
Well, they've got to have something in here that we can use.
Wait. I think I might have an idea, but it's a long shot, honestly. Zereff pulls out his Wand of Ancients. This thing is a relic of the past, and if I smear it with blood, it does give me ancient knowledge. There might be something that I might be able to figure out if I use this. But, like I said, there's no guarantees.
you know what? I've got a thought. Time to dig in the wizard's purse.
Looking through the wizard's purse. You notice this purse is very deep.
God damn it.
very
Oh,
deep.
yes.
Dink or deep?
Deep.
Deep.
Your arm, you put your elbow in there.
And you put your elbow, you put your arm.
Jeross.
Okay, is this another one of your tricks, Varyks?
I do
No.
not think you can contort his arm that much. That is a very small bag.
You'd be surprised.
Gold.
What?
He just states out gold.
Gold, and from there, you can feel a clattering of coin.
What kind of purse is that?
And he just
I want
pulls out
that.
his hand, and there's gold.
That is a
My
good
guess
bag.
would be a bag of holding.
I can hold it. So what? It holds like tons of things in it?
Holding is in the name.
Let's see.
I just want to know why it's so large on the
He
outside.
sticks his hand back in there. Sword.
As I'm just holding this encrusted sword.
Wand.
That I more than likely can't even use. What? No. I probably could. Let me see.
Staff.
And you begin to sort of rummage through it. Now it seems to be a stick of sorts in there.
I could use this sword.
There's a
Just
couple
dump it
things
on
in
the floor.
here. But if she has what I think she has, magical ink.
Does it have to specifically be magical?
You hear the sound of dink dink.
Yes. I take the bag. I'm sorry. You're hibernating.
You're sleeping on it.
Well, it's not like you're grave robbing, I guess. As I scratch my hair.
We'll give it back if they wake up. Maybe.
I don't think we'll be able to do that.
Alright. Here's the thing. It takes me time to write things down. Money and this ink.
How much time?
Okay, so Blink specifically catches my attention. So I'm going to check that out first, but I can easily do the Speak with Dead faster.
Okay.
Indeed.
So 3rd level transmutation, 50 gold per level. and also takes 3 hours.
Wow, that's a lot of time.
Well, better start writing then. I don't want to take my chances with any of the other rooms.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I am going to look into the next room.
As you look into the next room, you find a series of what appears to be. Let me see 1 second. I'm getting the down. You look into this sort of square room. There doesn't appear to be much inside of it.
Remember what happened with the floor.
Varyks, go. Use skeptical rock.
What is just asking for some rocks?
I'm busy.
Someone pass me a rock.
Kethrana gives you a rock really quickly.
I roll the rock across the room.
You throw the rock across the room. It skitters for a brief moment before hitting the wall.
I'm gonna give the room a good squint.
All right, give it a good squint then.
The amazing thing is, I didn't even have to use that D6 for that strength roll.
Squint. 16.
16. You do not notice anything to be of harm in this place.
All right.
With a
Very
16, you do notice that on the roof of this place is a very large mirror.
I don't like that.
And it seems to have scintillating colors in it. As you look onto it, you notice what appears to be the faces of the 3 individuals within the mirror floating about it. That is where we'll end the session.
Okay.
I have made a mistake.
So they're trying to rip off a fucking Astral Self.
Or you found something that could piece together what exactly happened here.
Oh my god, they got sucked into the... Their spirits got sucked into the mirror, I think.
Am I going...
Their items are real.
Should I smash the mirror?
No.
How else are they going to get out?
Besides, this is magic! Also, the session's over anyway.
That is true.
God damn.
I am just going to finish figuring out everything.
God, we're gonna be sitting here for a long time.
Slowly but surely, room by room.
You can't do that.
It's not a massive dungeon, but it's an interesting one.
Yeah, this is a magic dungeon. You can't just go room by room.
I do believe I may have
I
some.
can't even find the magic orb.